I am live. My right ear is ringing just a tad. My legs are barely mobile, and I'm greasy, salty, like a fried chicken, and I am done. Which means that I just came back from a live. Which live, you ask? Or maybe not, but I'm going to tell you. Um, so tonight, this was a Saturday. This was June 3rd. I bought this ticket how many months ago? Back in maybe February after discovering this band, maybe even January. None other than Saiseiga. Saiseiga. Let me actually show you a DVD I bought from them. They didn't have Blu-ray, but this is a DVD of them. Signed, so very nice. Now, the venue was Club Mercury, a basement level venue, capacity probably 100 people with a bar in the back, and there were probably only about 50 people actually there tonight. And all I can say is, I'm vexed. I am truly, truly vexed. Saiseiga tonight was their fourth one man, and it was such a grand, a blessed show. Can I say that? Um, I was standing there, and towards the end of the night, I just thought to myself, I am blessed to have taken part in this one man show. I was able to experience 20, well, not 20 songs. Well, there were 20 songs, but there was an encore of 3 songs at the end. So let me take a quick look. They redid that one, so I think. Oh wait, was it 20 songs? Were they all different? I guess so. All right. Let me just say, if you have not heard of Saiseiga yet, and you have not looked them up yet, then you are truly doing yourself a disservice. Their sound and especially their performance is so large and magnificent. I've said this before about Saiseiga, but there's almost a renaissance classical quality about their songs and their arrangements and their sound. I can't explain exactly why I feel that way, um, but there's almost this chiaroscuro for the ears. There's this dark and there's this light, not only in Regan's vocals, but in the music. And they can go really grand and large, and they can go just really sincere and sentimental. And that's what I love about them. Um, Particularly Wakun. He's the guitarist, and he's got a tone and a style of playing, especially with his solos, where on his solos he does these sweeps, and they sound like modal sweeps. Um, I play guitar and I played for a while, but I never really got too much into modes. Depeche Mode, but other than that, so I kind of should. I studied a little bit. Anyhow, um, tonight was no different in terms of how grand and epic and Renaissance-like and classical their performance and their music was. Um, and everyone did an amazing, phenomenal job. Uh, Katsuki, the bassist, Wakun, the guitarist, and Toko, the drummer. They're all technicians, I would say. Their style of playing and their level of playing, they really know how to do things that a musician will really genuinely appreciate when you listen to them, not only on their CD, but also live, especially live. But the shining golden glitter star goes to Regan. I saw Saiseiga 2 weeks ago, and this was along with Let It Out, Doll Parts, and Schizoid Man, and Rename. That was a fun, exciting night for different reasons, but this was the first time I got to see a one man. This is their fourth one man, and because there was a lot more room to breathe, Regan was talking a lot more to the audience, and just you could feel it. You could feel that they knew that they had control and that this was their time to really perform for tonight. Now, Regan, at the previous show, I thought she was just goodness, absolute fire and destruction, and she gave me the finger and just walked over to me, and I thought, man, this is again, this is love. But tonight, I was not expecting this at all. She wore a black and red outfit, a lot sexier, and lordy, lordy, uh, tonight I this is again only my second show watching them, but she was slinky and sexy. She was swaying, and man, she is one of those front ladies that will do something to you. Um, she will make you rethink your life and what you need to do from now on. Yeah, she absolutely sucked out all the air from my lungs and from my cells, and it was just a sweet, sweet death the entire night. I just couldn't take my eyes off of her. For the most part, there were times where I was just swept up by the music and just lost in the moment. But she, okay, I wrote this down just because I wanted to kind of capture what I want to say about her. Watching Regan from Saiseiga perform is like being trapped in a hungry and prowling tiger's cage. Being SJ, I don't fall in love every time. Yeah, I do. Okay, sorry. What can I say? I'm a sucker for just ladies that can just throw it down. Um, but yeah, watching Regan is like being trapped in a hungry and prowling tiger's cage, being ripped apart and toyed with, and just loving the pain and the torture. Um, Her look is this mix of killer doll, much more killer than Megan. I didn't see that movie. I heard it was not bad. I saw the dance, but killer doll, Harley Quinn, apex predator, raging volcano, just beating heart. Like she is just all heart, just sleeves straight down. Um, and yeah, they performed 17 songs, three ballads stringed together. They did Persona, Emerald, and Tomorrow. Persona is off of their previous album. Doggone it! Oh, is the doggone it? Gosh darn it! What was the name? And then the most recent one, Nostalgia, Emerald and Tomorrow. So, um, I wept. I was just there. I wasn't, tears weren't streaming, but I could feel it, and you could tell that she was feeling it. And all I can say is I love it when a performer and a front person is able to really capture the moment and the emotion of that song, not just sort of like, I'm performing the song to you, I'm reaching out to you. Like, they get lost in that song and just the content of it. And yeah, that was a first for me because we didn't have that chance at that previous show I went to. So, mm. Now, although I do encourage you with every ounce of encouragement in my bones that you have to go see a Saiseiga show when you can. Be warned, because when you go to a live performance of Saiseiga, they will absolutely upset the hierarchy of your rock bands. They will throw down and undo the pantheon of your gods. Um, and I'm a bit I'm vexed. I'm vexed. Hey, what's up there, Silent Chaos? Yeah, um, Regan is something else. And again, the band as a whole, their sound, their songs, the music performance, it's amazing. But Regan is just sort of a standout. And, they kind of know that. So, absolutely love the show. Can't wait to see them again. Wish I lived in Tokyo so I could see them more often. but I'll have to wait. And I did get a chance to talk a little bit with Toko, with Katsuki. They remembered me, and Toko said that, oh, sorry, I know you want to do an interview, just kind of busy, and like, hey, just this is for you. I just want to promote you, so whenever you have time. It may not be for a while, but until I can get an interview with them, I just want to say, do yourself a favor, listen to Saiseiga, go out there, and yeah. Now, tonight there were three things that Regan did to me. She shot me, she gave me the finger, and she gave me the heart. And I don't know, I still just love that finger. Something's wrong with me. Or do you understand? Do you understand liking getting the finger from one of your favorite performers? um, but anyway, yeah, I think getting the finger from Regan at a Saiseiga show is kind of like hearing Freedom at a bandmate show. It just doesn't feel complete until I hear that song. And a Saiseiga show, I think from now on, won't feel complete until she gives me that finger. Because I don't know, I just love it. So I did get a shot with Regan. I did a checky with her. She put a gun to my heart and got me real good. So that's a little gift I got. Yeah, I will say that at the end, before the encore, there was sort of a mood killer. Because there were a couple of overzealous oji-chans. It's kind of older gentlemen who were pushing their way aggressively towards the front when a vacant spot opened. And I got pushed to the front as well because they were behind me. And then a lady who was right at the rail kind of got knocked down. And when that happened, you like the song was going on, but Regan kind of was like, "What the hell?" And she was just making sure that the lady was okay. I didn't see the guy who did the most pushing by the end of the show, so he took off. I think he was pretty ashamed, which he should have been. He may have performed seppuku tonight, which he probably should. Pretty dick move. So I get the excitement at a show, but if any of you guys get that excited and are willing to push people and to be rude physically towards other people, you've got a problem. So just, I'll leave it at that. Anyhow, yeah, it was weird. It was a weird way to kind of start closing out the night when that happened. It does happen, trust me. There's always some overzealous guys who try to get their way to the front. And because the venue was only 50 people, it's like, come on. And you're going to see them too, like at the end of the show, they'll come out, they'll talk to you, they'll sign stuff, It's a really chill mood. And in some respects, it's awesome that you get to see a band like Saiseiga in a small, like 100-person venue. But it's the same thing, like, with Bandmate. At the same time, it's like you want to see them succeed, you want to see them blow up, and you want to see their sound matched by the size of the venue. And in that small of a venue, I mean, their sound was just reverberating so large and so loud and so grandly. And I told Katsuki, the bassist, I was like, I mean, your sound, it's like, it needs to be global. It needs to be bigger. Not saying that it needs to be, but like it should go bigger. So, anyhow, that is my review of Saiseiga tonight. Yeah, right? 50 people and some guy just thinks, oh, let me get up to the front. I have to be right there. So, but I am blessed to be in Japan and to have the chance to see some of these bands in Osaka. It probably is better that I'm here in Osaka rather than Tokyo, because then I probably wouldn't have money to feed myself or my dog. We'd be starving vagrants out on the street, so that wouldn't be good. But I am going to try. Scott is as well, because he absolutely adores Saiseiga too. We both do, and we want to get the word out there. Looking at their Twitter, they have only like a little over 1,900 subscribers, and again, it boggles my mind. There are some things in life where you just don't understand, like, why does this happen? Why does this happen? And I genuinely am asking, like, why? Why is a band this good? Just, yeah. All right. Um, there will be more videos coming up. Scott has an interview with Princess lined up. I think we're both going to be interviewing together, which has been a while, so it's kind of nice. Even though we're on the same channel, we don't always get to talk together, so that'll be nice. This is June. It's an open month for Bandmate. They aren't doing anything that's planned or that's been announced. So, we all imagine they're recording, writing, Mincho is in the laboratory mixing different chemicals and trying to get a reaction. Um, or maybe they're just eating, ramen and drinking whatever beer, I guess, Misa has resorted to having come back, because I know she's falling in love with a lot of those foreign beers. Um, but yeah, uh, I I just want to say I feel very lucky to be in Japan, and I really would love to continue like experiencing, exploring, discovering new bands and sharing them with you. And I would encourage you, if you at all, not by any means, but if you have any means of like um, supporting these bands in some way, whether it's buying their albums, watching live streams they have, whatever else, I would just say support them, because these bands may not be around. Financially, I mean, they're amazing, but that doesn't mean that they're doing well financially. And they really do need your support. And I think the fans in Japan is not enough. So for you, if you discover these bands, do what you can to, buy their merch, buy their albums, support them in that way, rather than just listening to them on Spotify, because that won't go anywhere. Let's be honest. And I'll close out with this. I did actually meet another master. I just randomly asked this guy, "Oh, is this the venue?" We got in. He was next to me. We started talking. He had the Bandmate bow on his phone. I told him about Made News Network. He's like, "Yeah, I think I saw you at Tokyo Garden Theater." I was like, "Yeah, I was there." So his name is Tera-san. So Tera-san, こんばんは。よろしくお願いしました。Yeah, it was his first time seeing Saiseiga, so that was really cool too. All right, guys. I hope you guys will enter into a beautiful and amazing weekend. I hope you get some rest. And if you're busy, I hope it's a good busy, and life is getting better for you wherever you're at. All right. As always, spend time with your family, your friends, your pets, because pets won't always be around. I mean, neither will we, but love the people around you, love the music you love, support the bands that you can, and as always, keep on listening to Bandmade. And I would say check out Saiseiga if you haven't yet. Let me show you this t-shirt also. This is Regan. All right. I'm going to end after showing you my sexy body. I'll see you guys later. Sorry if I didn't keep up with your chats. I'm a little, it's past 12 now. So, okay, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. And yeah, peace. Was that weird? Bye.